Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we are currently needing to get Waroo back under our control. And how do we want to do this? Well, our half-brother here isn't very happy about this, but if we were to revoke this, who all would be angry? Let's just do a quick head count here. It's up there a little bit, but it doesn't seem all that bad, to be honest. Now, this guy would be the leader, so this is probably okay. Let's revoke this title and see what happens. Hopefully he'll allow it, but we're not going to expect him to allow it. It's only a 23% chance, so I'm going to drop a rally point. Here we'll raise all of our forces right there. Okay, war was declared. This is not shocking. How many forces is this? Okay, that doesn't seem too bad, all things considered. So, what I want to do here is split off these men-at-arms, as well as some of these levy forces. We'll keep somewhere around 1,700 here for right now. I also want to split off our knights. So that'll be these guys right down here. And then I want to grab, not all of these, I want to deselect these guys. Group this together, put this guy in charge, and we're going to go up and fight. Cool. This should actually be swapped around. So we need these guys to switch like so. Okay, something along the lines of that. Excellent. So we do see that these guys have decided to move out over here instead. They're up to 5K. And I want to check in quick, 35,000. Yeah, this should be acceptable. So we're continuing to raise here, but note how we are sieging simultaneously. So that's neat. That's actually very neat. So we stack wiped this over here. Now that was only worth 7% war score. How many people are actually involved in this? Okay, that doesn't seem too bad, all things considered. Let's just walk up over here and begin a slow siege for the time being. I'm hoping that when we capture this, we capture him. That would be ideal. But we'll see what happens with that. Now, we had a wife die. That was not a relevant wife. Cool. So for the time being, this is okay. We're just going to continue to siege this on down. We're hopeful here. What do we got? We did not capture him. We got a prisoner taken in siege, but it was not worth anything. Okay, we're just going to walk up over here for now. How long is this siege allegedly going to take? 12 months? Okay. Now, this is a war against tyranny, so ticking is already on our side. That looks really solid for now. They have to come to us if they want to get ticking war score. They're probably going to start sieging somewhere up over here. Actually, they're sieging right there. Intriguing. I'm going to station besiegers here, and we're going to go fight that real quick. We're just going to hop on up there. They are sieging some locations, but let's go stop this one anyway. So they're going to run away for sure, right? Yeah, they had to run away. They had no choice. We'll see if we can catch them up here. They ended up going here. That's a little awkward for us with the lay of the land, but we're going to catch them here. So that's perfect. That will obviously stack wipe, and then we'll bring our forces back over here. I just wanted to prevent them from getting this siege finished. They'll get some other sieges finished, but not that one. So that looks good. This siege will be finishing up now, putting us at 58%. So now we're going to walk back over here. Hello. They raised up additional forces here. We're going to keep battling them. So we're going to just hop down here. I'm going to group these together. They're trying to take back their capital. Hilarious. We're not going to let them, although maybe arguably we should, to give us another chance at... sieging it and capturing the kid. It's arguable. We just inherited a county. That's fine for now. We'll hand it out later, but not right now. I'm going to allow them to finish sieging this back. It's going to be 4 months right now, so that's absolutely okay. We are allowing this siege to continue. Yes, I know that they're going to have other sieges that they get here. That is understood. But I'm allowing this. Absolutely. 30 days left. We're going to arrive there in 33. Let's let them finish it a little closer. We'll take it down to about 10 days left. Actually, 15. Let's go. I want them to finish this siege. What a waste of gold indeed. So we're going to walk down here. We're going to station besiegers here. So we're going to station besiegers. And we're going to try to siege this again. We're going to catch them and stack wipe them right here. And we're going to take this back, and I'm hoping that we're able to successfully roll a victory, or rather, successfully roll a capture out of this. That would be ideal. We got him. It worked. Beautiful. War's over. We're going to enforce these demands, and we'll disband our troops. Now, he is imprisoned, and we are revoking his title. Boom. There we go. Fantastic. Now, we're at 13 out of 10 domain. Obviously, we want to hand out Naga. That is, I believe, somewhere out over here, if I remember correctly. Yes, up over here. We want to hand out both of these. So we're going to grant this, and we're going to grant this. That puts us at 11 of 10. Can we get to 11 of 11? Well, our current wife is skill 21 stewardship. Maybe. Skill 21 is the best we can get. So the answer there is no. I'm going to grant out Bandama for the time being. We're going to grant that over. Yeah, this is Bobo culture here. That seems absolutely fine. We are Nubian? Hang on. We are Nubian. Okay, that is something that we should change. We're going to convert to local culture. We acknowledge who we are. We are now Bobo. Cool. So that's intriguing because I wonder how long innovations have been different. Mangonels is here. Household soldiers is not. Focusing trebuchets right now. Castle Baileys is being fascinated. Okay. So we're now the culture head here. I want to move us over to household soldiers. We don't care about chronicle writing or armillary sphere all that much. Household soldiers, arched saddle is not that big of a deal. So let's get household soldiers finished, and we're going to get trebuchets in 12 months, no matter what. That's being exposed. So that seems fine. This is acceptable. This is acceptable. This is acceptable. Okay. So we're in a better position here now than we were. Absolutely. No doubt about that. We do need to get West Aeron taken care of and continue to push these borders. So let's declare a war down over this way. What does this claim? Not great, is it? Indeed, not great at all. Let's take a look at claimants. Too far away. Spouse or concubine. 45 reasons to not come. Okay. Can we... Hang on. Where are you? Your son? Okay. Son of Prince Muhammad. That is this guy? Yeah. So that's going to be absolutely fine. 45 reasons to not come here. She's in a patrilineal marriage. Okay. So probably not a lot going on there. We may want to just get this truce underway. Alternatively... Interesting. I'm wondering about the empire title here. We would need 6 counties. Okay, so if we were to do a duchy conquer here, we could get 2. This would be 1. This would be 1. This would be 5. This is definitely the way to go. So I'm going to declare this war. There we go. And let's raise up some forces right down over here. Raise all men-at-arms. Do we need any additional levy troops? We'll bring a few just to be on the safe side. They're bringing in a holy order. That is fine. So that's about 18,000. Yeah, seems okay. Now we're greedy raising, and our men-at-arms aren't going to get here in time, unfortunately. So they're going to stack wipe this. Very rude. And then we're going to apparently have these levy troops retreat. That didn't actually stack wipe. Okay, we're going to raise up our men-at-arms over here and a few additional levy troops. That'll be fine. An insensitive meddler? Okay, very rude. But whatever. So they're going to be up over here. We're going to eventually get some forces down here. 7 months for the men-at-arms to arrive. That's a long time. Interesting. Yeah, that's most of them right there. So this is fine. This is absolutely good enough. Let's raise up additional men-at-arms. Let's bring these guys back in. Cool. We're going to catch this force. That should stack wipe. And these guys will stack wipe now. Beautiful. We just stack... Oh, okay. There's a shadow over Dongola. We'll summon the physician, and all of these guys are now ready to be moved in over here. Cool. So that looks absolutely fine. We're at 50% war score from stack wiping them. This marshal needs to be assigned, so we'll put this guy in. That looks good. We also need a tax collector, which would be this guy. Cool. And who are we swaying right now? Arhogon and Champion. Okay. He is definitely sufficiently swayed. We don't need to continue that. Cool. So we've got siege men-at-arms here. Let's get this siege finished. 2 months on that. Yeah, no problem. I'm wondering who actually isn't raised here. That's going to take another 40 days to raise up. That's real interesting. We'll see. I'm going to station besiegers here. We're going to go chase down this force. And let's see who's not here. Oh, hello. Let's chase down this force, since they're right here. We'll move in over this way. It is a single knight. Okay. We were going to wait that long on one guy? Yeah. Not going to do that, thanks. So, we're going to finish up this battle. That is, of course, a stack wipe. And I'm going to move these guys up. I want to leave a couple of additional forces here. So, specifically, I want to leave behind, like, a couple units of levy troops. And then these guys can all be grouped together. Make sure that they have a siege commander, ideally. Do we not have one that's currently available? We don't. Okay. Is this guy a siege commander? No. Are you? This guy is. Okay. So we're going to put him in charge here. Then this is going to be a siege commander. Perfect. That'll do. They are walking directly into a trap here. I don't know why, but they have chosen to do this. Sure. So we're going to work on catching these guys. They are just sneaking out of there. But I think we can catch them right up over here without any major problem. Yeah, we catch them right here. Perfect. So that looks good. We'll stack wipe that as well. Their capital is about to fall. This will likely end the war. There we go. Perfect. So enforce those demands and disband our troops. We, of course, need to grant these territories out, which we'll do. We don't want to hold any of these personally. So that all seems absolutely fine. Next. We could think about attacking up here. I think it's definitely an interesting option. Yeah, we should get one of these truces ticking, right? No doubt about that. And then probably Anatolia after that. So this is going to be a de jure claim. Let's just attack right up over here. And I want to drop our rally point here. We'll raise our men-at-arms and a few levy troops. Fantastic. We're just on a conquering spree at this point because we don't really have anything else that needs to be happening at this moment. So we're kind of just defaulting to this. But, I mean, we do need to conquer Africa. So that's a thing. How can we be out of Africa if we don't control Africa, right? So that's absolutely a thing. Okay, this is good enough as far as our forces go. We're going to walk in over here. And these sieges should go reasonably quickly. Unorthodox treatment. We'll not defile those bodies. Okay, we did just discover trebuchet. We'll deal with that after we finish up our men-at-arms. Well, after we put these down here. After we finish up this existing war, we'll deal with that. So trebuchet has been finished. It's working on banking next. Okay. So that is reasonably fine. I want to get household soldiers done here, and then everything else here is kind of irrelevant for the time being. Get your things. It's time to go home. I don't really care all that much about hostages. It's a strange mechanic that I've never really been too into. So that is fine. Why are they never grateful for what they do have? I don't know. It's very strange. So we're negative financially at this moment, and we won this siege. Absolutely. Do we want to become flagellant or improvident? Neither is the answer. So that is reasonably fine. We can restore accolades at this point, which we absolutely should do. And we're going to walk up and siege Giza. That is going to be extraordinarily quick. So the most expert of the Mel Spears we can restore. That sounds good. Inactive accolades. Most expert of the Mel Spears, this guy. Cool. Now, we'd like to restore some of these others as well. But for now, this is fine. We're going to head on into Cairo. We already got Giza. 2 months left there. Looks good. We see an army coming in here. But it's not a very strong army, to be honest. Okay, let's finish up the siege. I'm just watching their movement here. They seem to be planning to attack Alexandria. And I don't know why they're doing that, to be honest. That's not a great call, but sure. So I'm going to split off a couple of units here, just something like this. And they are going to have this guy while we head up here. Looks good. In fact, maybe we should attack them here. That's what I'm going to do. We'll be defending here. Okay, they're trying to embark. They're trying to run. Hilarious. We're going to fight them here. It should be absolutely fine. Our troops are way more powerful than theirs. So that looks good. We'll summon the physician. Okay. Where are they going to retreat to? Well, let's assume they're going to retreat next to these guys because that would be the worst case scenario for us. And we'll just nip that one in the bud. Okay. Keeping an eye on their retreat here. This is intriguing. We can catch them here most likely. Yes, we absolutely can. And we absolutely will do so. This may actually end the war. I don't think we're going to stack wipe it, though. No stack wipe there. But this fort could end it, and it does. Perfect. So we'll enforce those demands and disband our forces. So next up, of course, we want to go after Anatolia over here. We are truced here and truced here. So both of those need to wait for the time being. That is a nasty plague. No doubt about that. But let's attack Anatolia. What is their strength? Their strength is very weak. Okay, about 18k, but they're in debt. Sure. We want the Emirate of Sinai here. This is still, I believe, technically within Africa. Is there a decision that tells us that? Unite Africa. Yes. So the region of Africa is considered this. So it includes this out here. It actually went away there when I did the drag. Okay, cool. So we can do this. Technically, interesting. Anatolia is not technically part of Africa. I would have expected it to be technically part of Africa because it's part of the de jure Kingdom of Egypt. Huh. Well, regardless, we'll grab it. So that seems fine. We're going to do Sinai here, and we are going to raise up our forces right about here, raising men-at-arms and a few levy troops. We know they have about 20k, plus they got a holy order in there. 26. Looks good. We can definitely scale to that size, although we're going to have some financial issues. No doubt about that. A lot of plagues going on, that's for sure. But for the moment, it seems reasonably fine. Okay, this should be sufficient as far as our troop gatherers go. No additional gathers required. And let's head directly down here. Okay. There's a lot of events happening right now, but that's fine. So I'm just looking at how many things we're going to have to siege here. I want to station besiegers here for the time being. And we're going to walk up here with our primary army and slow siege there. I'm not sure exactly where they're going to come in from. They're probably going to come in from overseas, actually, from like up here. That would make sense. So presumably that is indeed what they're going to do. Cool. This siege is actually going pretty quickly. They are indeed coming in up here, landing in this area of Egypt. Yeah, they're attacking Alexandria. Okay. If their entire force is doing that, I'm going to go relieve this siege, and we're going to go fight them over in Alexandria. Over we go. This is not going to go well for them, for the record. This is going to go incredibly, incredibly poorly for them. This is a really bad call by them. I don't understand what they're trying to do here. Yeah. This is an incredibly bad call for them. I say as we're losing this battle, but sure. Seems fine. I think that's probably a tech thing, but they also brought in an additional 5k that I wasn't necessarily expecting. We're going to retreat back over to here, and I'm going to raise additional forces. His vain attempt at gaining glory is laughable. Oh, that's a really awkward retreat. Over to Derna? Sure. That is incredibly awkward. Okay, so we're going to take these guys, and we are going to escape this direction. We're just going to embark our troops. They're going to catch these guys. That's fine. We are knocked back over this way. Yeah, this is almost certainly a tech differential. I want to take a quick look here. So they've got... Ah, that's what it is. That explains a lot. They've got a fair amount of heavy horse there, heavy cavalry. Okay, that's fine. They're going to take this back, and we're just going to retreat back over here for right now. We're just going to chill here, and we're waiting until these guys are done gathering. I'm going to raise a rally point in Alexandria, and we're going to start raising whatever else we've got there. These guys are going to walk back to Alexandria. I do not want to go with an embarkation. We're going to walk back to Alexandria. Yes, they're going to siege this back. That's okay for right now. Okay, so we'll have to take this a little more seriously. That's not a big deal. We can definitely do that if we need to. We could even hire a merc force or a holy order. A holy order is an interesting call, but we don't have enough piety right now. So a merc force, we would want to get people with pikemen, right? So I would choose probably these guys. This is going to bring us into debt very shortly. But let's get some pikemen in here. The pikemen will help. I definitely didn't expect them to have a significant amount of armored horsemen. That's on me, though. I should have expected that. So we have an available perk here, and we're going to take War Profiteer for sure. That will help our monthly income, but it won't fix it. Yes, we accept that gift. That'll keep us afloat for a little while. Yep, they're going to take this back. That is fully expected. We're going to group these guys together, and we're going to walk over this way. Now, they are fairly split up, and as long as we can fight them in a location where we are the defender, it should be pretty okay. This is interesting, actually. They're splitting up over here. We're going to catch part of their force here, only 219 units. We stack wipe that. They are in retreat at this moment. I don't really want to fight them in these desert mountains. Yeah, this is not a great call. Instead, we're just going to bring these lads in over here. We're going to siege this and let them go. They're going to go up over here, and if they end up just sitting here, that's fine. Let's siege this guy down. And then we should resupply. So, I want to split off a small force here. That will be primarily, like, these guys. They are going to head up over here with a siege leader like that. We're going to walk back this way and resupply a little bit while they're going around. We'll keep an eye out for this. And we'll need to split this unit and send some of them here. Yep, they're going up that way. That's expected. So we're going to do something like this. They're actually embarking. That's very interesting. Okay. We just inherited this location. We should not. We should grant that out. Cool. That looks fine. Champion of Might became idle. I don't know what the Champion of Might is. We should not have a Champion of Might. They're a Marauder? Yeah. This should not be a thing. Get out of here. Okay, so we're going to siege here. We are replenishing our supplies at this point. They're heading back to Alexandria, it looks like. Did this guy just join the war? Possibly. Okay. We're going to group up over here. These guys are going to come siege down this way. We would like to have a siege leader here. Is there one? No, there is not a siege leader currently available. Sure. So we'll put this guy in. Okay, so they're coming out over here. They're going to have a malice from recently disembarked. I want to move our forces up over here. They're currently running away. Our forces need to group up, and we're going to come fight them up here. Now, this is very interesting. Look at this. They have decided to come fight here instead. I'm going to let them go here for a moment. Specifically, 11 days, 8 days, 8 days, 9 days. We will arrive in how long? 8 days. I gave it 2 days there. That might have been a little bit too much. We traded positions. Okay, so this is going to be in 12 days. They will arrive in 19, 14, 13, and 17. Let's give it a couple days here. I gave it 3. This is a much better battle for us, because we catch only part of their force here. Beautiful. So we have a chance to crush a significant amount of their troops before the others come back. That's actually, that might be stack wiping? No, not quite. But it was really close. And now these guys are going to attack us. This is really bad for them. Now, another force has come in here. And this is the David Empire here. They're going to catch this. And that is unfortunate. We kind of knew that this was going to happen. The question is, how long until they arrive? 12 days? We're going to assault this fort. Yeah, it's still not going to be enough. That's very sad. But whatever. These guys joined in. We're truce to them, but they're not truce to us. So we'll retreat here as soon as we can. They did manage to stack wipe that. Okay. That is reasonably fine. We'll re-raise over here. And eventually that'll be done. Okay, so this battle is over. This war did become significantly larger than expected, because these guys joined in. That said, it's reasonably fine. So 20 months remaining. I'm going to stop gathering this and disband that. We're going to raise all here. We're going to raise some men-at-arms here as well. Or actually just raise all. That's fine. Okay, that's slightly better. Cool. So we're going to walk in down over this way. Yeah, they don't want to fight this, but we're going to catch something here. Excellent. That's a really good catch. I like it. And we died. Somebody murdered us. Okay. It's a snake. So we were murdered, and that means that we've got some potential problems here. Abyssinia exists, and that's the only thing. What about Waroo? Waroo is good. No, this looks reasonably fine. We're at 10 of 7. We're currently 12 years of age. Okay. So Boron North needs to be granted out. This needs to be granted out. And that puts us at 8 of 7, which is, I think, about the best we're going to get right now. Now, as far as the rest of this war goes, the question is, are we interested in white piecing this at this time? They would not actually accept that. They're only 3 reasons away, though. Okay. Let's split off some units here. Sending them out over this way. Do we have a siege leader for this at this point? No, we don't. Okay, I'll just put this guy in charge. We're going to walk back, and we're going to get these guys replenished a bit. Wait a second. This guy's asking us for a white piece. You know what? I'm going to accept this. This war did get larger than expected. We could probably win this, but I would rather put our realm back together first. So I'm going to accept that due to the succession. If the succession hadn't have happened there, I would not have accepted that white piece. For now, that's okay. We're going to attack here soon enough. We're going to definitely take back Abyssinia very, very shortly, because this is absolutely going to be necessary. So we're going to go after our brother soon enough, but it is time to put a cut in here. That was certainly awkward, no doubt about it, but we'll get this put back together in no time at all. And hopefully, since this guy's 12, he'll stick around for a while. That would be ideal. Cool. So it is time to put that cut in here. I'm going to do that. Next episode, we're getting Abyssinia. We're also going to get both of these territories, for sure. Definitely happening. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Shadow Wolf, Atala, Ali Lee, Dark Horse, Upper Cumberland Gamers, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Soccerman12UK, Kentogan, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time when we're going to have our revenge. Definitely.